was worth coming. I was worth that alone was worth the price of admission. I eventually got with it. I first time I was just doing it, and then I realized it has to really
has to come from inside.
Yes, really, not just pretending like I
not
usually
just pretending.
do. I've done
You have to practice.
Oh.
You have to practice intention and intuition.
Although, once when I was screaming about it,
Screaming.
inside,
Primal? Primally screaming?
Primal scream.
Janov.
Self-attack.
Arthur Janov.
Yes. And I didn't know I was supposed to have dinner with Michelle.
Michelle, oh no, you were screaming and Michelle arrived.
And I didn't know. I often ask God for help. Often
Michelle,
doesn't help.
my bell.
It doesn't help.
My
I
bell.
ask God. God says,
God says, you can't repeat what God says.
You only need me when you need help.
Oh.
Flake off, kid.
Yes.
And Joshua says the same. I even asked the earth for help.
Snowden, Edgar Snowden. You should have asked Edgar Snowden. He would help you.
And the only thing that came to help me was the Nat King Cole song.
Nat King Cole.
Somehow out of my psyche came the song.
Nat King Cole.
You'll remember it.
Yes.
Pretend you're happy when you're blue.
I remember that song.
It isn't very hard to do. And you'll find happiness without an end whenever you pretend. And I used to do that often, but now with my new pact of honesty.
Pact of honesty. You made a pact of honesty?
Yes, Michelle and I.
Yes.
We sometimes keep it.
Michelle, ma belle.
Yeah.
Simplement qui vont très bien ensemble.
We sometimes keep it, and so I could say to her,
the truth.
I'm pretending to be happy.
Oh, wow.
And that worked.
That worked?
Very well.
Oh, good.
If I couldn't have said that, I would have felt a fraud.
Good.
But this time I felt an honest pretender.
Honest pretender. Well, you deserve it.
Well, thank you.
It's like being a seed syllable on a slippery slope.
Wow, is that interesting? A seed syllable? What is a seed syllable?
Om. Om's a seed syllable.
And what's
For my perfect audience.
Yes.
Know that.
And what's the slippery slope?
The slippery slope is the shape-shifting presence of reality.
Oh, but underneath that you have the seed syllable.
You have the time immemorial.
Oh, in the seed syllable, like the black hole at the center of the galaxy.
Yes, out of which singularity arises.
Light streams out of the
and dark energy.
That also.
And dark matter.
So maybe we don't have to be afraid of being black holes anymore.
Yes, we do have to be afraid.
Oh, too bad. I thought
because the gravity waves.
I thought I could slip that in.
In the quilted multiverse.
So when I feel like I'm just imploding.
When you're imploding.
I'm one big black hole vacuum.
One big black hole vacuum. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Thank you. You repeated it very well.
So, I did. I'm a good repeater.
So we had said, I'm going to give the order. Yes?
Uh-oh.
You can stop this minute.
Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath. Okay.
So I remember my father telling me this before he died.
Before Father's Day. Did he die before Father's Day?
He died on August 13th.
August 13th. Well, that was before Father's Day.
2016.
2000.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
1996. 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Wow.
Ago.
What? Gee, that 20 years passes fast.
And going over our life together, I love you more, Dad.
Oh.
Going over our life together. It was a hard journey. As you know.
Yes, it's a hard rain gonna fall.
Yes, being a father is no
Picnic.
Thank you. Well,
Thought I'd help you out. Huh? I like helping you out.
So my dear beloved father tells me,
He tells you, take a deep breath, right?
well, that would have been helpful.
It would have been helpful. I could have helped him out. I could have told him what to tell you.
Yes.
So, you know what happened?
Yes.
LeBron.
Yes.
LeBron and the Cavs.
Yes.
They're champions.
Amazing.
And the most valuable player was unvaluabilized.
Oh, you mean Steph Curry?
Yes,
And did LeBron win the most valuable player?
he did.
Oh, he won.
He discontinued the most valuable player, and he became the most valuable
Oh,
player.
they voted him.
Yes, now he can retire.
He's only, I think, 28 or so.
Is he? Really?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think he's 30 yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. He's not 30 yet.
And he has a nickname of the King,
The King. Wow.
like Elvis, right?
The Elvis. Yes.
Not
Do
too
you think
many-
they're going to put him on Velveteen?
Not too many people are called the King, right?
Well, I think so.
The King. It's different than Hussein, King Hussein.
Yeah, the King.
The King.
The boss.
The boss is different. That's
The boss is
though.
different, yes.
And somehow these nicknames stick.
Yes.
And he really was the king this time, whatever that means.
He was, except it was somebody else who got the most important basket.
Oh, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie.
Kyrie
Yes.
Eleazon.
Yes.
Yes, Irene.
But he made
TPP.
he made the key block. It was unbelievable.
The block was like the steal. Remember the steal when Michael Jordan stole it from Karl Malone?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, yes. It was a very similar play with a very short time.
Oh my.
It was 86-85, and the Utah Jazz, Stockton and Malone.
And then they had the ball.
They passed it into Malone.
And Jordan stole this.
Stole it, and then hit a three-pointer.
Oh my Lord.
And they won. That was Game 6.
Oh, and then he won. He also made the winning basket in Game 7, I think.
Well, Game 6, since he already made the winning basket in Game 6, he didn't even have to do Game 7.
So this is good for all of us. He went home to his hometown.
Yes.
After abandoning, this is like the prodigal son returns.
The prodigal son returns, and he was embraced,
Yes.
as we all should be embraced.
Yes, returning.
Returning.
Even though he left them.
Even though he left and they hated him.
Yeah.
And they called him the whore of Akron.
Yeah, they did?
Yes.
Wow.
There was a book written by that name.
About him?
Yes.
Gee. So there's hope for all of us.
Well, that's one way of thinking about it. That's one way of thinking about it.
Are we all prodigal sons?
Well, I don't know. I think we're all less than that. That's the thing about the celebrity culture.
We're less than prodigal. The prodigal
Yes.
son wasn't a famous person.
The prodigal son on the Procrustean bed.
Well, he did. I don't know if you know the story. His father gave him an early inheritance.
Who's
The
that?
prodigal son.
Oh.
This is a story that Joshua tells.
Oh, okay.
And then he had a wild time.
He had a wild, and he spent all his money.
Spent all his money, and then
Yes.
it was a swineherd, and he was living with the pigs and
With the pigs,
and
and
only-
speaking pig Latin.
and only could eat the corn crusts.
Corn crusts.
The what the corn is, whatever that's called,
Corn on the cob.
the cob.
Yes.
He only had the cobs to eat, like.
Oh my God, he must have been hungry.
Yes, and so then with head held low,
Head held low. I know that
he
feeling.
goes back home. I think I've done this.
Shame. He got fat shamed.
Yes, and no, but his father greeted him with open arms.
With open arms, and not only that, the son who stayed and helped the father out the whole time got less.
No,
Now I'm
he
remembering
didn't
this.
get less.
He did get less.
No.
Yes.
Promise you.
Yes.
I promise.
Promise, you promise.
Yes, but he felt
He felt less.
that father was making a big to-do and party.
Whoa.
Because his wife...
What am I, sliced bread?
Yes, yes. Am I? Yes, and so...
Besides that, Mrs. Lincoln.
And then the father said, I love you too, but I always have you with me, but I had lost my son and now I found him.
Oh.
And that seems to speak to many people.
Oh.
Many people. I wonder on this day after Father's Day. Oh, we could know lost sons or lost brothers. We know what it's like to lose people close to us. Yes, we feel they've left us.
Yes, they have left us.
And even if they come to no good, we would.
They are no good.
I would carefully welcome them back.
Well, you're a bigger man than I.
I think we're about the same
My two
size.
brothers.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd welcome them back. I think they're...
You did welcome them. You invited both of them to your...
Oh, I did. Through you. That was good.
Yes, I think both.
Yes, that was very good.
But they didn't respond, did they?
They didn't respond. But that was good, because if they'd responded, I wouldn't have known what to do.
Yes, it's hard to know.
It's hard to know what to do.
I would cry, though, if my... But in some ways... Have we been prodigal sons, too?
Oh, okay. A little fat shaming. Oh.
We don't have to be shamed. We'll be honest.
We don't have to. We have to pierce the panic and the grief.
Yes, we don't have to. We
and the greed.
According to Marshall Rosenberg, Nonviolent Communication found.
And the guilt.
Shame is tragic expression of what we need.
Shame is tragic expression of what we need?
Yes, we just need something.
Why is it tragic, though?
Because instead of asking for what we need, we feel shame.
Instead of asking for what we need, we feel shame.
Yes.
Wow, that's deep. That's Marshall who said that?
Yeah, yes. It's very helpful. He
I know those Rosenbergs.
True for anger.
They were smart.
True for depression.
They were smart, those
true for
nonviolent communication.
Yes, no, that's often very helpful. So next time you feel ashamed,
yes,
just ask yourself, what is it that I need?
What is it that I need?
What doable requests can I make?
See, you add first you say, what is it that I need? And then you add doable. That's prodigal doable.
No, feel anything.
Prodigally doable.
What do you need?
What do I need?
What do you need, or what do I need?
Gravy.
You need gravy?
Yes.
You don't eat meat?
Well, but gravy is good. I miss the gravy.
Well, you could have a bacon gravy.
Yes.
So you can make a doable request.
Gravy.
The veggie galaxy is next door.
Yes.
And Life Alive.
Gravy, yes.
And they'll make veggie gravy. Vegan gravy for you. They will.
Yes, wavy gravy.
Maybe you can ask. So
I met wavy gravy.
So we have.
Yes, we've talked about that.
Solved your problem.
Woodstock.
We have solved your problem.
At Woodstock, I met wavy gravy at the hog farm.
So have we gotten rid of all shame?
Have we? No.
No.
No, we hold shame close.
No, to
the vest.
Now we could just ask when we feel ashamed.
Oh, we got Joe.
Marsha, for example, was wearing a white sport coat.
Oh, I thought a white T-shirt he might wear.
A white sport coat, and they were signing autographs. And he put his pen in.
Oh,
his
it
pocket.
dripped.
Yes, and it dripped down his face, and he felt so angry at himself.
Angry or ashamed?
I think.
I thought we were talking about shame.
Yeah, I know. I thought, but I think this is more.
You've changed the subject from shame to anger. It's a good thing I'm here because people would get confused.
Okay, well, I was ashamed at the University of Chicago that I wrote a letter to my chairman of my department, or the leader of my department, saying you're no longer on the committee because you don't care for your students.
Oh, that was. How did he receive it?
They kicked me off the committee.
They kicked him off the committee.
Me, no,
you.
But they still were good enough to give me a master's when I wrote my.
Oh, it's
Now
a good thing.
I could feel ashamed of this.
You should.
I could.
You should.
Feel ashamed.
You
Now,
should.
according to nonviolent communication,
Nonviolent.
I should ask myself, what on earth did I need?
What on earth did you need? Yes.
No,
Good
I know
question.
I know what it was. The committee had not let my friend. They had asked my friend to leave and also just get a master's. And I really needed, I didn't know this, I needed to not have my friend leave. And I was so hurt, I thought I was defending him and fighting out like Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Yes, but I really needed.
Sancho Panza.
I really needed I wouldn't even be good enough to know that then. That I was missing my friend leaving. And I wasn't even, men were often not encouraged to be attentive to their feelings and needs.
And to be attached to their friends.
And so it feels much better. Instead of feeling ashamed, I could feel it was
Aggrieved. You could feel aggrieved.
Oh, you can really mourn.
Yes.
Although nothing bad happened since I got my master's from the committee and never ever was in the psychological place to write a doctorate. So actually nothing bad happened at all.
Oh, good.
But
You dodged a bullet.
and now I can celebrate even my need for friendship, including my need for your friendship.
Oh, good.
That's sometimes hard for me to really need it, you know. It's just there and not.
Yes.
And I could celebrate that because my need doesn't mean you have to do anything.
Yes.
If I have a need for friendship and you have decided you have better fish to fry.
Bigger fish.
Bigger fish to fry.
Yes.
When you become famous.
You're a small fish.
Yes, when you
in a big pond.
Yes, when you become famous, you might.
A minnow.
You might say,
minnow in the mainstream.
I vaguely remember.
I'm a minnow in the mainstream. I vaguely remember who you were.
Minnow Michael, but
back in the days when I swam in a small pool.
But Hillary.
Before I was president.
I have to see Hillary this afternoon.
Hillary.
I'm sorry.
Is Hillary?
Yes, you have to say that. Hillary wanted to talk with me, so.
Hillary wants to talk with you?
No, with you.
What am I, sliced bread?
No, with you.
Oh, with me. Oh, good.
And you're saying, Minnow Mike, I'm sorry, I don't have time.
Minnow Mike, I don't have time.
I don't have time.
Hillary's going to be on. She's going to upstage you.
Yes.
And Elizabeth Warren, besides, and Cory Booker.
So if I could really need,
if you could really need LeBron, you'd be LeBron.
I'm not necessarily like a good Buddhist attached to you giving me what I need.
Oh.
Friendship, love, and space on your television show.
Oh, but I do give you space on my television show.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're really encouraged to discover what we need, make doable requests. You let me come on this afternoon.
Yes, I did. That
was very nice.
Well, that was very nice. One good turn deserves another. You served me salmon and corn and salad, and they were all very, very good. And chocolate.
Yes.
I ate some. I don't usually eat chocolate, but at your house,
yes,
I give myself permission to have a little bit of chocolate.
Yes, and you had the courage to ask me to do this.
I did.
We're coming up.
Because I thought it'd be okay.
We're coming over for Father's Day. I hope that's okay.
Yes. Yes.
And we'd like dinner.
Yes. Yes. That was good.
It's very good.
It was non-violently communicated.
Yes,
it was doable.
And I had a choice.
And you did have a choice.
And I decided I would be honored, which I was.
Yes, which you were.
Yes.
And you were a good host.
So just to sum it up, so even though I have a need...
And we were the guests. You were the host, we were the guests.
A need for your friendship.
Yes.
It's like a Buddhist need.
Buddhist need.
Need it, but I don't get it.
Wait a second. What's the difference between a Buddhist need and a regular need?
Well, a regular need might be, you've got to give it to me because I need it. And the Buddhist need would be, I'm really enjoying my need for your friendship.
Oh.
But it's open. If you can't provided that I could go to my next door neighbor, who's a good friend too.
Oh yes, and he may be watching at this
Maybe
very moment
watching.
and he might be taking a deep breath.
And might say, I'm not going to give you what you need either. Might. So all feeling, we can get rid of your esteemed audience, can get rid of all shame.
Get rid of doesn't sound like a good thing.
Get rid of toxic.
Let go.
Let go, thank you.
Let go.
Let go of
Surrender.
toxic shame. Just
Toxic change, is that anything like toxic tampons?
yes,
Oh, that could hurt you.
yes.
It could hurt your feeling.
We can let go of
Let
our
go.
shame.
Okay.
Because we can think at any shameful action that comes to you. Many come to me.
Many. Oh, I'm remembering a shameful thing I did.
Oh, you want to tell us?
Do well, I don't know. I think it was so shameful that I don't think I'm ready to say.
You could ask without telling us what it is.
Okay.
What is it that you needed?
Oh, I needed permission.
Well, right, but there's more fundamental human needs. Why did you need this? What did you really need or want or dream?
I needed to
about?
let go.
Well, did you need love, self-expression, freedom, companionship? Those are some of the needs. Some basic human needs, dreams, values.
I needed to evacuate.
You needed to express yourself.
Evacuate myself.
Oh, mine. You're such a complicated person. Well, that's an honorable need to pure.
Honorable. It's nothing if not honorable.
So there's nothing. So when you look at the shameful action, you could say, oh, it was just an unskilled expression of something beautiful that I needed.
Oh, an unskilled expression of something beautiful.
That I needed, or that I still need.
That I still need.
And then you can mourn
Mourn.
the unskilled expression.
Mourn.
You can cry.
Is mourn the same as grief?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Grieve, but you're no longer racked with shame.
Racked with shame.
You can cry and mourn.
Cry.
Oh my!
Or you can yawn.
You could yawn too.
Yeah, and yearn. Yawn and yearn.
So I could be sad that I expressed my need for Stuart not to leave. For my
Stuart
he was my
Little?
friend. No, Stuart Donison. He was my friend. I'm not anymore. I'm not so good.
He's not your friend anymore?
Well, no, we just don't get in touch.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I became too strange for these people.
It's strange.
And now I could feel ashamed of that too.
Yes, you could. You
Ashamed of all the...
Your self-estrangement.
All the university people that no longer are my friend. Because I was a wannabe.
And your self-estrangement.
Yeah, that too.
Yes.
But instead of feeling ashamed that they all turned away from me.
Oh, yes. You could take a deep breath.
And ashamed that I'm not, you would understand this, that I'm not a professor like them.
Yes, I'm not a professor
Never
either.
haven't published books. You understand this. You're a Harvard grad.
I do. I am.
Yes,
I
and
am.
people would think...
Yes, just like Elizabeth Warren.
Yes, and I'm a University of Chicago grad.
Yes.
But we haven't pursued the academic. We haven't
been pursued. I realized like 10 years after I graduated, because the thing I worried about when I graduated was that I would sell out. But then 10 years later, I was riding my bicycle and I realized I didn't have to worry about selling out anymore because nobody was buying.
Nobody was buying.
Nobody was buying.
Although we could make an appeal.
We could make a fundraiser with us for the yes.
Willing to sell.
Willing to sell out
at discount prices.
Yes, discount prices would be good.
You get 2 for the price.
2 for the price of 1. Yes. Expensive degrees. You get expensive degrees.
But nobody's.
But nobody wants. I haven't heard the phone's ringing off the hook. The phone's ringing off the hook.
So I'm allowed to mourn still.
Yes.
And cry.
Pioneer donors. Pioneer donors are calling with 6-figure offers.
Offering us.
Herbie for president.
No one is offering us
Herbie for president.
Even a quarter for the meter.
Not even a quarter for the meter.
Your sole
proprietor. You're a sole proprietor.
Would you sell your soul for a quarter?
For a sole proprietor.
So I can grieve.
You can grieve your age.
And not be ashamed.
And your superego, you
yes,
can grieve.
Because my need was for...
Your need was for a Freudian slip.
Community that I'm very, very,
Freudian
very
slip on a slippery slope.
And I couldn't have handled being a professor. I couldn't be me and be with them at the same time.
Be a professor. Yeah, you are a professor.
I was an adjunct.
You're a professor here.
Here?
Yes. I pronounce you man and professor.
So it doesn't sound like we're ashamed anymore, although I have tears in my eyes.
It doesn't sound like that.
There are tears, which is different. We're allowed to cry now, right?
Yes, we are. We can cry or yawn.
Yeah. This is like co-counseling.
Yes, it is exactly like that.
And you have to sum it up in 20 seconds.
In 20 seconds, we're going to sum it up.